Hello everyone. Well, as you might be aware, the second Star Citizen anniversary sale is upon us, and so many people are looking to spend some money on Star Citizen, mostly because during the sale there'll be quite a few limited edition ships up for grabs, all with extended 2-year insurance rather than the normal amount. So I thought it would be a good idea to cover the ships on sale, because people might not know all that much about them, as some of them haven't been on sale before or haven't been in the spotlight for some time, but nearly all of them are good options for different reasons. Now, please keep in mind that these ships and the extra benefits like the extended insurance won't be around for long. I believe the sale will only last a week, and it did start several days ago, so if you want to buy something, better do it pretty quick. But this video can also be used as a guide even once the sale is finished, because these ships might go on sale again. Just be aware that by that time some things might have changed. So let's cover the packages first, and then we will move on to the standalone ships. Also, the times for each item listed will be in the description below, so if you want to skip ahead to a package or ship you're interested in, you can do that. Now, first up we have the Aurora LX Anniversary Package for $45. So the LX is the deluxe variant of the Aurora, which is the basic starter ship, and it comes with a few extra bells and whistles over the standard model, such as an extra mounted missiles, a jump engine, and some leather seats. Woo! So it's a pretty nice value package, even if some of the extras aren't really that game focused. Now, I don't know if I would buy this over the Aurora LN package, which is a package at the same cost, because I feel the LN is a slightly better ship, but the LX Anniversary does come with a lot more insurance time, 3 months versus 24 months, so which is really one of the main selling points of this sale. So it's up to you which one you prefer, but either is a fine entry-level choice. Next up is the M50 Interceptor Anniversary Package for $115. So the M50 is a racing ship, pure and simple. It has very little in the way of weapons and has very little cargo capacity to speak of. But if you're into racing, this is a good pick, and some have said that you could use this as a transport for timely or very valuable goods, which is quite true, as it would be very hard to catch. But I do prefer this next package more in either of those roles, and that is the 350R Anniversary Package for $140. Yes, it's more expensive than the M50, but it has better equipment and better weapons, so it's more general purpose suited than the M50 is. But it didn't sacrifice any racing ability or its pure speed to obtain these things, as it can go toe-to-toe with the M50. So I think the extra cost is worth it if you plan to do anything more than just racing. Then we have the Cutlass Blue Anniversary Package for $165. Now, the Cutlass Blue is a relatively new ship, as it was revealed and put on sale only about a month and a half ago. So the Cutlass Blue is a police or military patrol variant of the Cutlass. It's been outfitted with a better power plant, better shields, added missiles, and some holding cells in the cargo bay. So basically it has everything you would need to take on pirates or small-time lawbreakers. However, it's up against some stiff competition, as it's in the same price point as the Freelancer and the Hornet, along with their variants as well. But it really comes down to the fact that one isn't necessarily better than the other. It's what suits your playstyle the most that should be of interest to you, not just what the stats and equipment on the ships are, as they are all subject to change. So talking about Hornets, here is the top of the line, the F7CM Super Hornet Anniversary Package for $180. So the Hornet is spec'd out as close as possible to the military loadout. Basically what this means is it comes with a better power plant, a jump engine, and a ball turret in place of its cargo container with extra guns mounted on that turret. So if combat is your thing, this is among the best ships available at the moment, at least among the smaller ones, as none of the other smaller ships will be able to go one-on-one with a Super Hornet. However, the Super Hornet is a pure combat ship, and it can't really do much else. So if you want to major in combat, but do some other things on the side, this next package I think is a better option. And that is the Freelancer MISC Anniversary Package, also for $180. Now, the MISC is the militarized variant of the Freelancer, and while it comes with a bunch of extra mounted missiles, the true outstanding feature of this variant is its express missile replenishing system. What this is, or what this means rather, is that you can house a bunch of missiles within your cargo hold and just load them onto the replenishing racks as you fire, meaning you can shoot dozens upon dozens of missiles before running out. Now, while this might not be very cost friendly, as missiles will probably be moderately expensive as they are very powerful, it does mean the MISC can punch well above its weight in a fight. And as a bonus, you still retain all the excellent features of a Freelancer, just with slightly less cargo capacity to make room for those missiles. So that's all the packages done, and we can now move on to the standalone ships. Now, all the ships in the packages I just talked about can also be bought standalone, but there's a bunch of extras also up for sale. So first up, and I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, is the Xi'An Khartu-Al Anniversary for $150. So the Cutlass is basically a super agile and maneuverable alien space fighter. Now, how would this stack up against, let's say, a Hornet? Well, I can't really tell you because it's not in the game yet, and a lot about its stats and equipment are still unknown, but I do expect it to stand up pretty well against a Hornet considering its price point, and it looks really cool, so I guess that's something. Next up is the Anvil Gladiator Anniversary for $165. The Gladiator is a small bomber, but like with the Cutlass, I can't really say that much about it because it's not in the game, and while we do know some of information from the ship stats, which looks to be pretty decent, we know nothing about the loadout, which I would say is the most important thing about this ship considering it's a bomber. But it does say in the ship description that you could easily make this into a light transport or salvage ship, so it's got some good variation in its roles, which is always good, but like I said, I can't really tell you that much about it. Then we have the Starfarer Anniversary for $195. The Starfarer is a giant fuel transporter, and don't let the stats on the ship page put you off, because it might seem very underwhelming if you go by them, but the information on the Starfarer hasn't been updated in a pretty long time, so it isn't accurate at all. And if you look at it it's using the old cargo measurements, so how much it can actually haul is far more than what you'd think. But what I can say about the Starfarer is that it comes with some really good equipment, which includes a powerful shield and a surprising amount of weapons. So if fuel transport sounds like a thing you're interested in, and well, it will be of course always in demand, that's how fuel goes, so it's definitely something that you should be able to make quite the profit off, and as far as that goes, this is the only ship that can do it. But just be aware, it will probably undergo some stat changes in the future to make it more consistent with the other ships. So things could change, but then again, all the ships are really like that. Following that up, we have the Drake Caterpillar Anniversary for $245. The Caterpillar is a highly modular transport ship, which is strangely generally referred to as the evil twin of the Freelancer, even though it costs twice as much and carries many times as much cargo, which is a bit odd. But anyway, the Caterpillar is also the ship of choice for pirates, as it has a very large cargo capacity, so you can carry a lot of loot, heavy armor than other ships in the class so that you can stand in a fight, and room for a crew of 5, which can be really useful when boarding other ships, as more people are better. This, along with the Caterpillar's massive customization options, make it a great choice for general purpose, legal or otherwise, and I almost ended up going with one myself, so that should tell you how much I think of it. But now we come to my new ship, the Banu Merchantman Anniversary for $250. The Merchantman is a giant alien trade ship that can hold a large crew of 8 and a staggering amount of cargo, over nearly twice as much as the Caterpillar. Now, while a lot of the stats are still unknown for this ship, if trading or transporting is something you're looking to do, this ship is probably the best choice available right now. It's even been described as being adaptable into a fast armoured smuggling ship for running blockades and escaping authorities, which was what really got my attention. And even though the Hull C might end up being a better transporter, we don't have any clue when that ship is going to be revealed. So for now, this is my personal pick, and I'm very happy to finally own one. And lastly, we have the Aegis Retaliator Anniversary for $275. The Retaliator is a large long-range bomber, which has had its torpedo bays taken out in exchange for a large cargo capacity. And while it seemed to have good equipment, such as a powerful power plant and shields, nothing is known about its weapon loadout. So it's really hard to judge at the moment, because we can't know how powerful it is. But I'm guessing that it would be a good replacement for, let's say, a Constellation in a general purpose role if you don't like the Constellation. But this is just speculation from me, and it's not based on anything but my own opinion on what I can see of the ship, so take that with a grain of salt. So that's basically all the packages and ship covered. Hopefully this was helpful for you in deciding what you might want to buy. All in all, having all these limited edition ships available and having extended insurance on them all makes this a pretty good sale, and I think we'll be hard pressed to see anything better for a while. So if you're looking to buy, now is a good time, as good a time as any. But anyway, as always, if you liked the video and want to see more, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, all that stuff. But regardless, to everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a good day.